Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to man check of you. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all. Saturday. Good afternoon to man check of you. This is a very unprofessional spoken English right now from learning English with KMD platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Back again. I'm live again. I'm sitting right in front of you and Flash have decided to go live at least for an hour today. I've decided to go live for 60 minutes. All you got to do is, well, very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question. Mind how are people doing today? The answer is, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Get connected with me live today for the next an hour and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Don't be chicken. Come and join me in large number. All you people out there, how are you people doing today? I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you had a breakfast? Well, I'm talking about the first meal of the day breakfast. I'm talking about the first meal of the day breakfast. Have you had a breakfast? And the answer is yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. As far as breakfast is concerned, you know, breakfast is the first meal of the day. Never skip a breakfast. Skipping breakfast is not a mistake. It's not a blunder. It's a himline blunder. So all you people out there, never ever skip your breakfast. Start your day with breakfast because breakfast is the first meal of the day. And I'm telling you people that skipping breakfast is not a mistake. It's not a blunder. It's a himline blunder. If you have the habit of skipping your breakfast, say, I want you people to get rid of that habit right away. I wanted people to get rid of that habit right away because skipping breakfast is not a mistake. It's not a blunder. It's a Himalayan blunder. It's a Himalayan blunder. So never ever skip your breakfast. Come and join the large number, all you people out there. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to wherever magic of you. Good afternoon to all and sundry. How are people doing today? This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learning English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Back again, I'm live again. I've decided to go live for an hour. I've decided to go live for 60 minutes. I've decided to go live for an hour. Well, 4 minutes have gone by. All you people out there, 56 minutes more to go for me to go off stream. Have you had a breakfast? Well, I'm talking about the first meal of the day. And have you had your lunch? I'm talking about the second meal of the day. Well, have you had a breakfast? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your supper? Well, I'm talking about present perfect tense here. All the three questions are based upon present perfect tense. And here is a formula for present perfect tense. I, we, you, they. With all these persons, I use have plus past participle with three form of verb, third form of verb. He, she, it, Ronnie, Roger. With all these persons, I use has plus past participle with three form of verb, third form of verb. So that's a formula for present perfect tense, all you people out there. And when it comes, when we people talk about present perfect tense, we gotta use past participle in almost all questions. If you're not using past participle in your questions, and if you are using present perfect tense, then all your answers, all your questions, all your sentences go wrong because you gotta use past participle in your questions. Have you taken your breakfast? I am using the past participle of eat, take, took, and taken. I am not using take here. I'm not using took here because take and took are the present and past of take. I am using taken, and taken is a past participle of take. Have you taken your breakfast? My second question is, have you eaten your breakfast? I'm not going with eat. I'm not going with ate. I'm going with eaten. And eaten is the past participle of eat. Eat is the first form of verb. Ate is the second form of verb. And eaten is the third form of verb. Take is the first form of verb. Took is the second form of verb. And taken is the third form of verb. Have is the first form of verb. And had is the second form of verb. And had is the third form of verb. I'm using third form of verb here. Have you had your breakfast? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your supper? Have you eaten your breakfast? Have you eaten your lunch? Have you eaten your supper? Have you taken a breakfast? Have you taken your lunch? Have you taken your supper? Now, if you pay close attention to all these 9 questions, you discover one thing in common, you find one thing in common. All these 9 questions are based upon present perfect tense, and all these 9 questions start with have, and all these 9 questions have past participle in them. So they share many things in common because they are based upon present perfect tense. Well. Thank you very much for supporting me. Thank you very much for subscribing my channel, and thank you very much for watching my reels and videos and grammar series. And thank you very much for being part of my live session, which gets telecasted on YouTube every day from Monday to Friday, 10 to 11 every day. Well, there's a slight change in the timings here, and I need to tell about the timings. I made it very clear to the people in my yesterday's live session, and as well as I released a video in which I made it very clear to all the viewers out there that from today onwards, the session is not going to be at 10 o'clock, or the session is not going to begin at 10 o'clock in the morning and goes off at 11 o'clock. It's going to be in the evening, somewhere around at 5:30 to 6:30 is the new time. I'm going to come before you with my live spoken English session exclusively in Hindi. If you are interested to be part of this live session and learn to speak grammatically correct English, the doors of my the doors of my home, the doors of my organization, the doors of my channel are always open for you. You don't even have to knock at the door to get in, so you can just barge in without knocking at the door, right? So don't forget to be the part of this live session, which is coming up at 5:30 in the evening today on YouTube, 5:30 to 6:30. So the reason why I decided to change the time, as you know, schools have got open and colleges have got open, and students were not as free as they were a couple of days ago. They were during summer vacation. They were free at home. They were painting the town red, and they were doing nothing because they were idle at home. So they have a lot of time on the hand. But now schools and colleges are open again, and students are supposed to concentrate on the academics as well. Academics are very important, so they need to concentrate on the academics as well. So if I follow the same timing every day, 10 to 11, I may not find enough number of viewers or followers watching my live session. So I decided to go live at 5:30 in the evening instead of 10 o'clock in the morning. So hope things are absolutely clear, and don't forget to be part of this live session at 5:30 today evening. 5:30 to 6:30. Thank you very much. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you people out there. Well, YouTube is something where I find viewers from different part of the world. So it's good afternoon here in India. For Indians, it may be good afternoon, but for people in other part of the world, it may be good evening to them at this point in time, or it may be good night in some other part of the world, or so good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to whatever magic of you, one and all, and all in sundry. Thank you very much for joining me today. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I've decided to go live for an hour today. I've decided to go live for 60 minutes today. Come and join my large number. Don't panic and don't get nervous, and don't be chicken. All you gotta do is very simple work. All you gotta do is very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine. How are you doing today? And the answer is I'm doing pretty well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Get connected with me live today and learn to speak grammatically correct English for the next an hour. Well, for your confirmation, let me tell you one thing, that 10 minutes have gone by and 15 minutes more to go. All you people, come and join me in large number. Hello. I am talking about present perfect tense in my live session today, and I discuss the formula for present perfect tense. I-V-U-U, they, plus have, plus past participle, or V3 formal verb, he, she, it, Ronnie, Raju, plus has, plus past participle he, she, it, Raju, they, or third person singular. And when you talk about third person singular, as far as present perfect tense is concerned, you can't go with have. You have to go with has followed by with three form of verb, third form of verb, past participle. Have you had a breakfast? Have you had a lunch? Have you had your supper? Have you taken your breakfast? Have you taken a lunch? Have you taken your supper? Have you eaten a breakfast? Have you eaten your lunch? Have you eaten your supper? Hello, hello, hello. Come and join the large number. All you people out there, 12 minutes have gone by. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Well, frankly speaking, I talk about spoken English. I really enjoy talking about spoken English because spoken English is my cup of tea. Spoken English is my forte. Spoken English is my favorite subject. Spoken English is what I really like talking about or really enjoy talking about. I really love talking about. As far as spoken English is concerned, I can talk about spoken English ad infinitum. I can talk about spoken English until the cows written out because I really enjoy talking about spoken English. And I'm here to talk about spoken English. If you are interested, if you are an aficionado of spoken English, if you are craving to learn to speak grammatically correct English right from your childhood or since from your childhood, no other channel could be better than my channel. Come and join me live today. If you are interested to have online classes, my online classes are open for all of you. All you got to do is you need to come in contact with me so that your online classes get started with me. Your training gets started with me, so you would be trained personally by me for an hour for which I charge an amount every month. If you are not interested in online classes, my offline classes are always open for you. My offline classes start at 7 o'clock in the evening where engineering degree graduates and 10th class students or participate, come in unison to learn to speak grammatically correct English. As far as offline classes are concerned, I run offline classes at my own home, evening 7 to 8 for an hour every day, with an exception of Saturday and Sunday, with an exception of weekend. Or I don't run spoken English classes on weekend, but I do run spoken English classes the rest of the day of the week, 5 days in a week, 20 days or 22 days in a month. I run spoken English classes as exclusively for boys. I'm planning to start another batch for girls, exclusively for girls, and the batch is going to come up at 6 o'clock in the evening, 6 to 7. If you are interested to send your daughters or your sisters or your wives to learn to speak grammatically and impressive English and to get the doors in my house are always open for you. Do come in contact with me. Do make a call on my WhatsApp number. You would find my WhatsApp number on in my reels and my videos. So come in contact with me and I will try to guide you. Thank you very much, all you people out there. 15 minutes have gone by. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer. Come and join the large number. Have you had a breakfast? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. Well, it's been more than 15 minutes since I've come live. 15 minutes have gone by since I've come live. 45 minutes more to go. I made it very clear at the beginning of my session that I've decided to go live for an hour. I've decided to go live for an hour. If you are out there, you can come and join me live today. Come and join me live today. All you got to do is very, very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine. How are you people doing today? I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you had a breakfast? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. Well, I'm talking about spoken English because I'm an aficionado of spoken English. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Well, I'm talking about spoken English, and I'm telling you people that I really enjoy talking about spoken English because spoken English is my cup of tea and spoken English is my forte. I'm an aficionado of spoken English. I can talk about spoken English ad infinitum, and I can talk about spoken English until the cow's written. I am a spoken English tutor. I am a spoken English trainer. I have been teaching spoken English since 2004. Yes, you heard me correct. I have been teaching spoken English since 2004. 2004, 2010. Wow, it's been more than 18 years. It's been more than 18 years. I really love talking about spoken English. I'm here to talk about spoken English. If you have any sort of queries, if you have any sort of doubts, if you have any sort of, or any sort of inquiry to make about spoken English, you are welcome here. Come and join the large number. Well, all you people out there, 20 minutes have gone by and 40 minutes more to go. I've decided to go live for an hour today. 20 minutes have gone by and 40 minutes more to go. What are people waiting for? Come and join the large number and learn to speak grammatically correct English. I keep telling people that English language has got two sides like a 1 rupee coin, written English and spoken English. Yes, you heard me correct. Yes, you heard me absolutely correct in talking about English language. English language is the lingua franca of modern world. English language is an international language. English language is the demand of the day. And if you want to survive in this dog-eat-dog world, if you want to survive in this competitive world, you need to have knowledge of English. Without knowledge of English, you can't survive in this dog-eat-dog world. And let me tell you one thing, communicating in English or speaking English is not a brain surgery. Speaking English is not a Herculean task. Speaking English is not rocket science, it's a piece of cake. It's a cakewalk. It's a piece of cake. It's a cakewalk. It's not a brain surgery or a rocket science or a Herculean task. All you got to do is you need to practice. I keep telling people time and again that a good listener can become a good speaker, but a good speaker can be a good listener. If you're a good listener today, you become a good speaker tomorrow. If you're an average listener today or a mediocre listener today, you become an average speaker or a mediocre speaker tomorrow. If you are, a good listener today, you become a good speaker tomorrow. So the ball is in your court, all you people out there. The more you practice, the more you understand. The more you understand, the more you start grasping. The more you start grasping, the more you start learning, and the more flexible your tongue becomes. Do watch my videos, do watch my reels. If you have the burning desire to become a fluent speaker of English language and get the gift of the gap and speak impressive and impeccable English, then do watch my reels. Do subscribe my channel and do follow me. You would definitely learn to speak grammatically correct English. Good morning, good afternoon, Rabia, Zoha Rabia. Hello, how are you doing today, Rabia? Thank you very much for joining me today. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my domain. How are you doing today? Well, I want you to answer the simple question in mind right away, Zoha. How are you doing today? And the answer is I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Are you my student, Rabia? Good afternoon to you too. Good afternoon to you too. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my domain. How are you doing today? The answer is I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Are you my student? If you are my student, please let me know that you are my student. So I'm a spoken English trainer and a professional spoken English trainer, and I love talking about spoken English. Why do I love talking about spoken English? Because spoken English is my forte. Spoken English is my cup of tea. Spoken English is my favorite subject. I'm an aficionado of spoken English, so I have had this hankering right from my childhood to learn to speak English like native speakers. Of course, you heard me correct. What you heard is absolutely correct. I have had this hankering right from my childhood. I've had this craving right from my childhood to learn to speak English, fluent English, like native speakers. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, Jacob. Good afternoon to all and Sunbray. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Thank you very much for joining me live today. 25 minutes have gone by, all you people out there. 35 minutes more to go. I've decided to go live for 60 minutes. I decided to go live for an hour. Come and join me in large number. If you have any sort of queries or doubts or questions, so you can ask them right away. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have you had a breakfast? Well, I'm talking about present perfect tense here. Have you had your lunch? I'm talking about present perfect tense here. Have you had your supper? I'm talking about present perfect tense here. Present perfect tense. I gotta use present perfect tense in this situation. Have you had a breakfast? And the positive answer is yes, I have had. Have you had a breakfast? Yes, I have had. No, I haven't had. Have you had your lunch? Yes, I have had. No, I haven't had. Have you had your supper? Yes, I have had. No, I haven't had. I'm talking about present perfect tense here. And I remember telling you about the formula here. Remember talking about formula a little while ago. The formula as well. Very simple. We got to use have and has plus wait where you follow work with all the persons out there. Good afternoon to every man check of you out there. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all in Sunbray. How are you people doing today? I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? 27 minutes have gone by, all you people out there. 27 minutes have gone by and 23 minutes more to go. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to man Jacob. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all in Sunbury. What are you people doing today? Zulha Rahia. How are you doing today? Are you my student, Zulha? Are you from Kano? If you're from Kano, where exactly are you from Kano? Where exactly are you from? Are you from one town? Or are you from Santosh Nagar? Are you from two town? Or are you from a B camp or A camp or C camp? Where exactly are you from if you're from Kano? Where do you dwell? Where's your dwelling place? Well, 30 minutes have gone by, exactly half an hour more to go. Half an hour. Half an hour has gone by and half an hour more to go. So you are from Santosh Nagar, right? Happy to hear that you are from Santosh Nagar. Are you my student, Zoha? Are you my student? I was your student, right? Ecstatic to hear that you were. You were my student, right? What are you doing right now? Are you in college or doing job? What are you doing? Good afternoon to all and sundry. Good afternoon to every man, check of you. Good afternoon to one and all. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I'm back again. I'm live again. I've decided to go live for an hour. I've decided to go live for 60 minutes and 30 minutes have already gone by. Well, 31 minutes have gone by, all you people out there. 29 minutes more to go. That sounds fabulous. Doing job, that sounds fabulous. Right, I am, oh my gosh, I'm a dentist, right? Happy to hear that you're a dentist, right? So could you please tell me the year you just passed out from Sri Lakshmi School or from the school where I worked as a spoken English trainer or tutor for more than 7 years. Could you please tell me the year? Was it in the year 2000 and 2018 or 2015 or 2016 or? So you are a dentist. Happy to hear that you are a dentist. Do you run your separate clinic? Do you run your separate office or dentist clinic or dentist office? 2010, oh my gosh, 2010. Well, it's been more than 13 years. It's been more than a decade. So happy to come in contact with you after a decade, after 13 years. I'm ecstatic. How are you? How are you doing today, Zuha? And how is your life going on? Are you married? Are you married? 2010, you are a dentist and you are doing, yes, presently working in Bangalore. Oh, in Bangalore, right. Are you married, Zoha? Zoha Rahia, thank you very much for joining me a lot today. Really appreciate you joining me. Are you married? Well, 33 minutes have gone by, all you people out there. 33 minutes have gone by. Well, I talk about spoken English because spoken English is my forte. Spoken English is my cup of tea. And spoken English is my favorite subject. I really enjoy talking about spoken English. I can talk about spoken English ad infinitum. I can talk about spoken English until the cows return home. Because really enjoy talking about spoken English. Yes, sir, I am married. Happy to hear that you are married, Zoha. What does your better half do? What does your better half do? What does you better half do? What does your spouse do? What does your husband do? Well, as far as these two words are concerned, better half and spouse, these two words can be used with any gender. But when we talk about husband, you need to use the word husband with males, not with females, because we have another word to use, and that is wife. But when we talk about better half can be used. How are you, sir? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. I'm the pink of my health. Thank you very much, Zoha. Thank you very much for asking. I am in fine fettle. I'm in fine fettle. Well, you left school in the year 2010. It's been more than 13 years. And in the year 2021, yes, if I'm not wrong, in the year 2021, I quit my job cold turkey on one fine day. I quit my job cold turkey. I decided to quit my job, and as the management couldn't keep up with the salaries, I decided to quit my job, and I decided to start my own YouTube channel, which I did. In this very same room, I started my spoken English channel on YouTube, Learn English with KMD, and I started making videos on grammar and idioms and phrases. So a friend of mine happened to share the link of my videos, with the director of an engineering college in the vicinity of Colonel of an engineering college. The director of that college got impressed seeing my reels and videos, and I was summoned the next day for an interview where they wanted me to join as an assistant professor of English in their college and as a spoken English trainer, which I did. And I worked over there for 2 years. So 2022 and 2023, for 2 years, I worked in an engineering college as an assistant professor of English, as a soft skill trainer, and as a spoken English trainer. Raj Plays, thank you very much, Raj Plays, for joining me today. What's your name? What's your appellation, Raj Plays? Well, in the year 2023, Zoha, I quit my job in college as well. Right now, I am, a gentleman at large. I am free. I have no job. Of course, I run spoken English classes at home, and I also, take online classes, spoken English classes. So I'm trying to keep myself busy, and I'm, waiting for some good opportunity. Hello, Raj Plays. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you very much, Zoya, for joining me today. Have you had your lunch, Zoya? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your lunch? Well, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me about your better half. So, what does your better half do? Is he a dentist too? Well, I'm talking about your life partner. I'm talking about your husband. I'm talking about your spouse. I'm talking about your better half. What does your better half do for a living? Is he a dentist too? Watch Plays, thank you very much for joining me today. Zuha, thank you very much for joining me today. What's your appellation, Watch Plays? What's your name? Well, 38 minutes have gone by. All you people out there, 12 minutes more to go. Right. How to hear that your husband, your better half, is not a dentist. He's an engineer, and he works in Bangalore. Bangalore. He works in Bangalore. Thank you, Zoha. Thank you very much for joining me lot today. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and share my link with your kith and kin and with your colleagues and with your friends. And keep watching my reels and videos. Thank you very much. Well, 10 minutes more to go, all you people out there. 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes more to go. It's been more than 40 minutes since I have come live. My name is Rajshekar, sir. Thank you, sir. And thank you very much, Zoha, for joining me along today. I've had a great time talking with you. My name is Rajshekar, sir. Rajshekar, are you my student? Are you my student, Rajshekar? Did we chat on Messenger recently, Rajshekar? Yes, sir. Right. Could you please tell me your Facebook ID? Facebook ID. How are you doing today, Rajshekar? And how's your family doing? Well, sorry to bother you, Ruhi. Sorry to bother you, Zoha. What do your parents do for a living? What does your father do for a living, Ruhi? Zoha? What does your father do for a living, Zoha? Raj, please. I don't have Facebook account, sir. Right. Do you watch my reels and videos, Rajshekar? I request you to watch my videos and reels, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share the link to my channel with your kid and kin so that I get a lot more subscribers. Well, I'm working like a beaver. I am working like a beaver to make sure that my channel reaches each and every person out there. I am working like a beaver. I'm moving heaven and earth. I am trying every trick in the book, and I'm leaving no stone unturned to make sure that my channel reaches each and every single person out there. Without your support, without your love, without your affection, it's not possible. Oh, thank you very much, Ruhi. I really appreciate you joining me a lot today, Zoha. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Zoha, for joining me a lot today. And your father's a businessman and your mother is a homemaker. Homemaker. Let's use an advanced expression here to talk about your mother. Housewife is considered to be an outdated expression, so where people no more use housewife instead of housewife, they use homemaker. So you are a homemaker. Your mother is also a homemaker. As far as you are concerned, you're not a homemaker. You are a working woman because you are a dentist. But your mother is a homemaker. How are you doing today, Rajshekar? Where are you from, Rajshekar? Are you my student? Yes, you told me that you're my student. Where are you from? Are you from Kernel? If you're from Kernel, where exactly are you from? Homemaker. That's great. When did you get married, Zoha? When did you get married? Did you get married recently, or you got married in 2020 or 2021 or 2022? When did you get married? I wish you all the best, Zoha. Raj, please. Yes, sir. I'm from Kernel. Ballari Chaurasta. Okay. You're from Kernel, Ballari Chaurasta. So what are you studying? Are you an intermediate student, or are you a degree student, or are you done with your studies and doing jobs somewhere? Are you an engineer? Are you an engineer? Are you a software engineer? Are you working somewhere in Hyderabad or Bangalore? Raj Plays, thank you very much. And Zoha, thank you very much for joining me today. Well, 16 minutes more to go, all you people out there. 16 minutes more to go. 15 minutes more to go. 45 minutes have gone by. 15 minutes more to go. I'm studying BSc. Okay, so are you in Bangalore right now? Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to Rick Magic of you. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all in Sandbury. How are you people doing today? This is a very unprofessional spoken English right now from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I'm back again. I'm live again. Can I get you your Insta ID so that I can... Oh, thank you very much. That's really very kind of you. No, sir. I'm in Colonel. Right, so here you go, Zoha. Learn English with KMD is my Insta ID. Learn English with KMD. Well, you know my name very well. KMD is my initial. KMD stands for Kadi Muhammad. My full appellation is Kadi Muhammad Yunus. So my Insta ID is Learn English with KMD. And thank you very much. That's really very kind of you. And I request you to share the link of my channel with your kid and Kim, with your relatives, with your colleagues, with your friends, because I'm badly in need of your support. You're in Kano, right? Raj Place. Happy to hear that you are in Kano. What does your father do for a living, Raj? Raj Sheikha. What does your father do for a living? What does your father do for a living? Well, 30 minutes more to go, all you people out there. 30 minutes more to go. Hello, hello, hello. Come and join me in large number. 30 minutes more to go. His police officer. Right. His police officer. Right. So Raj Sheikha and Zoha right here, thank you very much for joining me today. And both of you gotta follow me on Instagram. You gotta text me on Instagram. You gotta send messages on Instagram. So my Instagram ID is Learn English with KMD. Both of you gotta follow me on Instagram and do support my channel. Right, Sheikha, what's your cup of tea? And Zoha, right here, what's your cup of tea? What's your cup of tea? So what does cup of tea mean, Right, Sheikha and Zoha? Cup of tea means your favorite activity. What's your cup of tea? For example, for instance, singing is my cup of tea. Teaching is my cup of tea. Dancing is my cup of tea. Well, I'm talking about a favorite activity. What's your cup of tea, Rock Sheikha? And what's your cup of tea, Zoha? Zoha Rahia and Rock Sheikha, thank you very much for joining me today. And here is a question to both of you. I want you to answer this question, answer the simple question of mine right away. What's your cup of tea? And the answer is, could be anything. If you ask the same question to me, what's your cup of tea? Sir, I would definitely say, singing is my cup of tea. Singing is my favorite activity. I really enjoy singing. So what's your cup of tea? Rock Sheikha, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? You don't have Facebook. You don't have Instagram. Do you at least have WhatsApp, Rashika? WhatsApp. For God's sake, don't tell me that you don't have WhatsApp. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. So, what's your cup of tea? What's your favorite activity? My question goes to Zilha Rahia and Rashika. I want both of you to answer the simple question of mine right away because we're running out of time. We're really running out of time. 15 minutes gone by and 10 minutes more to go for me to go off screen. I made it very clear at the beginning of this session that I decided to go live only for 60 minutes. I decided to go live for an hour. 15 minutes have gone by and 10 minutes more to go. I want both of you to answer the simple question of mine, what's your cup of tea? And the answer is, if you ask me what's your cup of tea, Eunice, I would definitely say singing is my cup of tea, because I really enjoy singing. I'm an aficionado singing. Okay. So, Rashika, are you telling me that you're fed up with social media? You're fed up with everything? You're fed up with Facebook? You're fed up with Instagram? You're fed up with WhatsApp? You're fed up with all these networks? Social platforms. Well, that's a good thing to do. That's a good thing to do. But let me tell you one thing: you can't make you can make do with these platforms. You need them. Yes, sir. You need them. You need all the social platforms. Where you need Instagram, you need WhatsApp, you need Facebook, to stay connected with other people, right? So, take your own time, and I'm damn sure that you are going to come back and start using them again within a couple of days or within a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months. How old are you, Rashika? Are you 20 plus, 25, or 25 plus? How old are you? Hello, hello, hello. 52 minutes have gone by. All you people out there, 8 minutes more to go. Oh, you're just 19 years old, Rashika. You're just 19 years old. You're a big boy, but you've learned a lot. You're hardly 19 years old. You're just 19 years old. You are a denarian. A denarian is a person who's between 10 years of age and, I'm sorry, a denarian is a person who's 11 years of age, between 11 years of age and 19 years of age. A boy or a girl who's between 11 years of age and 19 years of age is a denarian. So, Rashika, you are a denarian. Have you had your lunch, Rashika? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your lunch, Rashika? Have you had your lunch, Ruhi? Have you had your lunch, Zulha Rahia? Well, 53 minutes have gone by, all you people out there, and 7 minutes more to go. No, sir. Right. No, sir. Are you at home? Are you at home? $55 minutes have gone by, all you people out there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How many siblings do you have, Rashika? How many brothers and sisters do you have? Do you have siblings or you don't have siblings? How many brothers and sisters? How many siblings do you have? I have two siblings here. Right. You have two siblings and you're 19 years old, you are a denarian, and your father's a police officer, and you dwell in the vicinity of Bellary Chaurasta, and you study in Bangalore, and you're fed up with social platforms. You're fed up with Instagram, you're fed up with Facebook, you're fed up with WhatsApp, you're fed up with smartphone, you're fed up with everything. And you're hardly 19 years old. I'm sorry. You have two siblings. Right. 55 minutes have gone by. All you people out there, exactly 5 minutes more to go. Thank you very much. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share the link of my videos with your kid and kid. Thank you very much. Over to you, Rashika. What's your cup of tea? What's your favorite activity? What do you really enjoy doing? What's your cup of tea? What's your favorite activity, Rashika? Is singing your cup of tea? Is dancing your cup of tea? Well, I need to talk to you, Rashika. Are you upset or something? "56 minutes have gone by, and exactly 4 minutes more to go, all you people out there. Three minutes more to go. Exactly 3 minutes more to go. It's been more than 57 minutes since I've come live, and Rashika, who happens to be one of my ex-students, one of my old students, and Zoha Rahia happens to be one of my old students. Both of them are from the school where I worked as a spoken English trainer for more than 17 years, and I'm ecstatic to have this friendly conversation with them. I'm ecstatic to have this confabulation with them. Zoha Rahia has joined me live all the way from Bangalore. She's a dentist, and she is one of my students, and she's married. Her husband is an engineer, software engineer, and I'm also joined by Rashika, who happens to be another student of mine, who is pursuing his studies in Bangalore. Right now, he's with his family at his home in the vicinity of Bellary Chaurasta. He is 19 years old, and he no longer uses Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, because he's fed up with all social networks and platforms, and he has two siblings. Thank you very much. I'd like to convey my heartfelt thanks to both of them for being part of my live session. Thanks a lot. It's been absolutely wonderful talking to them. Hope to see them again very soon on some of the live session. Right? Well, all you people out there, it's time for me to bid adieu. It's time for me to call it a day. It's time for me to take a leave. It's time for me to wind up today's live session and one hour live session, because it's been more than 59 minutes. Thank you very much, Rashika. Thank you very much, Zoha Rahia, for joining me live today. Thank you very much. Do take a very good care of yourself, Zoha, and do take a very good care of yourself, Rashika, and do take a very good care of your health. So with that, it's time for me to call it a day. Thank you very much, all you people out there. for joining me live today. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Signing off. Bye.